Red leather, yellow leather, blah, 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 blah.
Wait a second. I have to...
Oh, wait a second.
Wait a second. I have to warm up. Wait. I went to Juilliard. 1 second. I have to warm up. Could I get a cheese pizza, please?
Pastas in
Dance
my
and Stuff Show, episode 7. Take. I've had trouble knowing what day it is because all day yesterday I thought it was Wednesday and I was mad at my various Wednesday podcasts. I was like,
Hello.
This is so unprofessional that they're not released. I was like, this is absurd. All day I was like, something's going on.
And
It was
then you were
Tuesday.
like, it's Tuesday. And you were
But which
like,
I didn't know until today.
Wednesday. And isn't that just like July? Where a day isn't just a day, but a little drop of eternity. Drop in the palm of your hand. No one's asked me to plug this. Watch the original Tales
Of the
of the
city.
City.
From the city? Tales of the
I don't
City.
know, but it's so good.
Armistead Maupin.
It's so
Armistead
incredible.
Mophead.
And then Armistead Mophead. Olympia Dukakis is always like, why? Well, come on in. Perhaps you'd like a joint.
Some plot where she's transgender?
I mean, episode 1, I was like, I think this is what's going on. And so far, everything I thought is coming to pass. But I do that with every TV show and every movie. I could work for the CIA.
Is there murder?
No, but there is a suicide.
That show, the old show, did have some very titillating nudity in it.
Incredible.
Male nudity.
Everyone looks amazing. And female nudity.
Yeah, all
And
of
the
it.
female leads are just always kind of like, whatever, you know? Like, this is not a product placement unless Starbucks, you want to give us money. And then I will
Do
be
you
like,
like
you know what?
Starbucks coffee?
So here's the thing. I like that they provide health insurance for their employees. And so, yeah.
Does it taste good?
I
don't know
like
about
a cold
that.
brew. I am trying to not smoke.
Yes, I've been.
It's been a few
I've been
days.
here through the saga with you.
It's been a few days, and I am miserable.
Why don't you tell our listeners what smoking does to your cholesterol?
Increases it. It raises your overall cholesterol. I found out I have high cholesterol, even though what does Brittany say?
Thin as a needle.
Even though I'm skinny as a needle.
Oh, skinny as a needle.
Even though I'm skinny as, I mean, am I not the Joan Didion of Pride? There's no redemption. I really felt like just Joan Didion at Pride. What?
Remember Joan's dance she does when she talks now?
Oh my God. And she's like, and I just loved him. It's basically, yeah, she's like becomes Pina Bausch. It's incredible.
Her body is like doing
Bad Boys. Anyhow, it also increases your LDL. And
What's that?
I don't know, but it's the bad cholesterol. And mine is up, and away. But it has been since I was 30, and I think that's just anxiety. And I think smoking calmed me down, but I'm going to get these other cigarettes, which are CBD and hemp.
CBD. Is that different from marijuana?
Yes.
Are they derived of the same thing?
The same plant. But CBD is cannabis. Cannabis baby darling. And it is, people like have some drops of it, like an oil or a thing. And they're like, this calms me down. I got the oil. Didn't work.
What about
THC is the thing that gets you high.
what is this? Lotion?
There are CBD lotions, which are supposed to be like, like a Traumeel or like an Arnica rub if you're like, my wrists hurt. But a CBD hemp cigarette, which doesn't get you high, just calms you down. And
Have you tried it?
No, but I am going to, especially when we crank into August, where all the therapists leave. Should you ever be in New York and be like, wow, everyone seems hideous. Therapists leave during August.
But I like how in August, not only do the therapists leave, but almost everybody leaves, except the people who are really down and out. And then you just see like
We'll be here.
The like hot wind blows across the street and just like dust swirls.
Dust
in,
and
like,
a drag queen's
weave.
weave.
It looks like Blade Runner.
Do you remember that movie? What about Blade Runner 2049? You'd be the girl stuck in the bubble being like, I make dreams.
The girl stuck in the bubble.
Did you see
I did.
Blade Runner
I liked
2049?
it.
She was the girl with the like joystick that made dreams. I would be Joy in
you
that
remember?
movie. Yeah, everyone remembers. You know,
Here's what I remember. I remember the girl, he had a girlfriend, but then there was this other girl, but his girlfriend was a hologram.
And
then this real girl came and got in her body.
Well, they kind of, she like the hologram puts her face over the body, and then she kind of
so that
can,
Ryan
go
could
like
touch
this.
a real body. I wish I'd been that hologram.
I mean, hi. I wish I'd been like both of them. Do you know what I mean? Actor.
Oh, Jared Leto. It came to me.
Yeah. But then he has that incredible who I loved. Her name's Joy, or Love. It's Love.
Oh, I do remember.
And she's like, I'm the best.
Well, speaking of I'm the best,
Are
today
we
we're
doing
doing
a lead-in?
comparisons.
We're doing comparisons. We're doing comparisons between, wow, who cuts their nails and who doesn't.
What do you mean?
Like, when did you last cut these thumbnails? Ouch. Here, where it feels
But
like it'd be okay if you held my baby.
I avoid the thumbs
These.
because I'm afraid to chip a tooth.
Those thumbnails, I think, are you also a little afraid of like an oral staph infection? Because
Never. I've never been afraid of any
they're-
kind of infection orally.
Oh. Well.
Well, as you know, I grew up licking pennies and subway poles. Speaking of beauty.
Okay, we're back to another lead-in.
Beauty. The magic of television.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's our guest. That was incredible. That was incredible. Now, Becky
Magic.
Abrams. This is Becky Abrams.
Hi.
Who is an actress. And
Comedian, magician.
Yes.
magician,
Gymnast.
model. You're a gymnast?
I am actually. I can do a cartwheel that's really perfect.
That's
On
incredible.
one plane, like a balance beam.
I can't.
Wow,
That's so
that's
amazing. And
terrifying.
also, right before you came in here, you said you were working on Scottish accents.
Yeah,
And why are you working on Scottish accents, Becky?
I don't know. Because I'd like to marry a Scottish man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, Scottish men are kind of hot. Ewan McGregor.
That's what I think. Ew.
I mean, piece of life. Talk about, it's really...
a life less ordinary, anyone?
I mean...
What's a piece of life?
Yeah, what is piece of life?
It means like a great, big,
Oh, I got it.
beautiful dick.
it.
Is what a piece of life means.
Okay.
Delicious.
And speaking of delicious thongs,
Thongs. Oh, that was your Scottish accent. Speaking of delicious thongs.
That's actually perfect.
Thank you so much. I went to Juilliard. What accent is this? Excuse me, can you help me find my daughter?
Wow.
Who is that? Who is
is
that?
straight up Meryl Streep in Sophie's Choice.
That's almost. It was Meryl Streep in Colder is the Night. Or whatever one where she goes, Dingo got my baby. That's my Australian accent.
Australia
What's
dog.
that?
What's a go, I
What's-
yell, baby.
what
What is that
movie?
movie called?
It's called Something is the Night.
You want to see it?
Oh, wow. Look at that bruise on that knuckle.
Were
It is
you wearing a
absolutely
ring, a
awful.
large silver ring?
Absolutely not. I never wear rings or jewelry or anything.
Why don't
I
you...
think it's gauche. Jewelry is gauche. Trying a little hard, aren't you?
Yeah. Ah! Don't you miss movies where people just... Ah! Mom's dead! Ah!
You're very, very famous on the internet for two
And
things.
in general.
Oh.
Okay.
Cheese, please.
I'm on my knees.
If you haven't seen Becky's commercials for Hannaford,
We talk
run,
about
go,
it
walk
every other
to your
podcast.
computer.
What's the other thing she's famous for?
Cookies taste test.
It's always a cookie taste test?
It's not always cookies, actually. That's a
Tell
common
us what they've
misconception.
been.
So, I run a hashtag Becky Abrams taste test on my Instagram.
Okay.
I get it because, I get it. I do it so I can get all of those stupid new flavor, like, shtick things that they make, like jalapeno M&Ms, get 'em. Oreo does it the most, so I mostly do it with Oreos. So people think I only do it with Oreos, but guess what? I don't. Because they don't give me any money or give me any cookies, and they've never even responded to me, adding them or hashtagging them, and nobody really wants me to succeed in this life, but guess what?
We do.
That just makes me stronger.
Dance and
Having
stuff wants you to
guys.
succeed because we also don't make any money and...
Which novelty
Excuse me.
Oreos have tasted good? It's hard. Two actors.
You are Reed. Reed's an actor.
I always realize I'm not an actor when there's more than one actor in the room.
And why? Because volume increase? Because you feel your ear
Because I want to run away.
Because you're like, I'm exhausted and I don't know why.
And because I'm like sad and alone.
That's not true. We're paying so much attention to you.
No, but listen, which novelty Oreos have been
That's
bad
a really
and
good
which
question.
have been good?
I was most recently completely let down and revolted by the red velvet Oreos. Nightmare. I was like, red velvet I already
But you
wasn't gonna
hate
like.
red velvet.
But like,
I love a red velvet cake. You don't like a red velvet
tell
cake?
me what you like about it, because I'm genuinely
This is
confused.
interesting.
Cream cheese icing.
Okay.
I always think of the armadillo from Steel Magnolias.
That's a good thing.
The armadillo
That's a good
cake.
thing.
I thought it was so good. You know,
Armadillo.
and so
That
it's
my
like,
mouth's just watered thinking about
There you
armadillo
go.
cake.
Can I see? Wow.
Ew.
Which ones have I liked? I liked their thin ones with pistachio filling, but did not taste like pistachio. The color was not reminiscent of pistachio besides being green. And it was really hard to take them apart and like lick it for like part of the test.
Because it was so
because
thin.
they break. Too delicate.
It's too delicate.
I am a fan of these thin wafers.
Interesting. Low-cal.
It's low-cal because there's less of it. And that's math.
What did you say? And that's math.
I said that's math.
Oh, I really thought you said and that's meth. And
that-
I was like,
And that's meth.
because there's less of it, and that's meth.
Today, we won't be tasting Oreos, but we will be tasting something related, which is crackers, and then something less related, which is cheese.
Yummy.
We're starting with the cheese first. We're bringing in the cheese.
Ooh.
This looks like
an
this looks like a youngish cheese. Fork.
So we're gonna use spoons on this cheese. This is a traditional.
Okay.
Well, the cheese is pretty rubbery.
it sounds.
This is
I'm
actually
going to say
important.
4 years.
I'd say it's pretty rubber.
It's dense.
It's a dense
This is
sauce.
traditionally on a Becky Abrams taste test. I will knock a thing with a spoon and listen
It
for the
cuts good.
quality.
That's my piece because I touched it.
So the cheese's cleavage is excellent.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheese. It tastes immediately like soap.
I love it. It reminds me of the handy snacks you can spread on crackers.
It tastes exactly like that.
So gross.
For
What kind of
adults.
cheese is this? Edam?
We're guessing here. I'm going to take one more bite.
You love it, actually.
So basically what we're learning is that we don't know about cheese.
Immediately by looking at this cheese, I know it's meth.
Blooper!
Reed was like, watch, I'm just starving. Okay.
The other night, I was walking on the sidewalk and I heard a cat like screaming and in a tussle, and I thought, oh no, poor cat. And it turned out the cat was killing a rat, and it was the rat screaming.
Speaking of cheese.
I was like,
Of cheese.
now that's a nutty cheese.
I know what this is too, I think.
Is it a manchego?
That's what I think.
Manchango.
Manchanga.
Manchego.
Again, this cheese tastes like soap.
Did your mother wash her mouth out with soap today?
Well, she's dead. But,
So when I worked at the Barnes & Noble Cafe featuring Starbucks coffee, they warned us that night.
Soap.
They warned us that we had to be really careful to rinse out the coffee urns so that no soap was left in there, because if you eat soap, you have massive diarrhea.
wait,
Hard.
you know what? You guys, this is not a Manchango.
That's
This is a
Manchango.
Manchango.
Wait.
This is a hard sheep's milk. Okay. So, brie.
Oh.
No.
Wait, look
It's
at this.
definitely a brie. Ooh!
I know. It's really.
Me.
That's
Don't get a
me.
spoon with me on it.
I'm gonna go first because I knew I guessed right.
I honestly couldn't tell the difference.
Kind of
This
fruity.
cheese doesn't taste like soap.
I like this one a lot,
This one's the
actually.
prettiest in this way. It's gray like death, and it has like more crystals in it.
By the way, LDL is, I think, low density lipoprotein.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think CBD stands for cannabinoid, but that can't be right. That sounds stupid.
I think you may be right.
And SCUBA stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Wow, you know all the things. Okay, crackers.
This cracker looks like a cookie, so who can say?
It looks like those cookies that they make out of ice cream cone material.
Exact pizzelle.
A pizza.
So smell it. It smells like a cookie. It's sweet.
No, wait. No, it does. It smells savory though. Like it has a herb.
Oh, I love it.
I
This
think
cracker's
there's
great.
rosemary in this
Yeah,
with thyme. Rosemary?
It has that soapy rosemary taste. That's a delicious cracker.
I feel like
And again,
on that cracker, this cheese is
be
gonna
good.
be amazing.
divine.
It has a very good texture. It gets it turns like a waffle by the time it's done. It is a waffle. It's clearly made
It's
in
a
an
waffle
iron.
cone, but they took out some sugar and added some rosemary, and that's that.
So
And I don't want to talk about it anymore. Next cracker.
This looks like your run-of-the-mill kind of fancy
Stop
deli
sign.
cracker, but it has there's some kind of speckle going on, like a pepper or
This also smells like rosemary to me.
absolutely
love this.
delicious.
So
I
good.
love crackers more than cheese.
I love a buttery cracker because it makes me feel decadent.
Very buttery.
This cracker is good, and I also love a cracker more than cheese.
I can't help it. I like crackers and cheese together.
It's a crepe. It's made like a crepe.
Looks like they made a spirograph.
This is my least favorite cracker.
I love it.
I only do one thing at a time,
Right.
and then I say if it's garbage or not. Usually it is.
What's your favorite cracker?
Me?
No. Yes, you.
No. No, honey. No. No. Sorry. I have to go. Yours are so mean. I like that one. Okay. Here we go. Becky Abrams, taste text. So I'm gonna have to go for a texture for the crackers because they were all rosemary and they all tasted identical. One, distant second and third.
Oh.
For cheese, first place, second place, out of the running.
This is the Rico Artisan Italian crackers.
Rosemary and olive oil.
Rosemary and olive oil. It was $4.
Yeah, but I want to look at the spread. That's such
This I
beautiful
should have known. This is a Cars.
So good, always good.
This is a classic.
rosemary cracker.
Once again, rosemary.
Last and least is our 34 degrees crisps,
They look hard.
which are crepes, and they were
They're low carb because
they
there's
were
less
$4.50. This
I'm
is
not gonna look at
15
it.
grams. 15 grams isn't just one.
Okay.
Next is Chase.
Chase. Let's start with the bad one.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Gouda, Dutch Gouda. This
About
is
3 yards.
a comp.
Compte.
And this is a Manchango, aged 12 months in Spain.
These are very
12 months, that's
fraternal
1 year.
twins, right?
I
there you
have
go.
a bone to pick because this Gouda wasn't very Gouda. Thanks for coming on my show, you guys.
Thank you,
did
Becky.
so good.
Thank you.
This was a dream come true.
My
It was really
dream was the one that came true.
Okay.
This is a dream come true for me. I love
say
you
it in
guys. This is
Scottish.
so fun.
Same Scottish?
It's a dream come true.
Wow,
That was really good.
Will
really
you
good.
sing the
A
song
dream.
with us in Scottish?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's
That
try.
You okay? All right. I can't go as deep as you guys
Okay,
because
I'll
you're
give
men.
you an
Okay. Nope, can't do it. It turns out.
You do a note. Here we go.
What's going on with dance and stuff? What's happening with dance and things? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on with dance and stuff?
Fucked up right at the end.
It was okay.
But
I
it
think
did
was
sound
pretty good. I
Scottish.
think it was pretty
It
good.
did.
guys.
What's Gary Arnold Dernson stir?
What's going on? It's
Very
super
good.
Scottish. What's going on?
We love you.
3 Scottish sisters.
Hey.